Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Alamo Drafthouse. Tonight's 20th anniversary screening of, I hate to say it, not Alfred Hitchcock's, but Gus Van Sant's Psycho. Just curious, before we get started, who has never seen either Psycho before? Is there anyone here? A couple of you. Oh, wow, cool. You really should have done your homework and seen the first film. You know? Oh, all right, it's okay. Well, I'm not going to give away any spoilers, then, since there's some who have never experienced any Psycho before. My name is DeRosa. I'm the author of a book called Writing with Hitchcock. I'm here with some of my students tonight from Mercy College. Also teach film studies over there, so give yourself a round of applause, guys. So one of the biggest questions about this movie is why? Why remake a movie that's kind of this pillar of cinema, a film that's been studied since its release in 1960? Really starts with the director. Gus Van Sant really wanted to remake this film, even before he had the kind of carte blanche that he had after the success of Good Will Hunting. And he basically had been making some independent films that had a good deal of success, from Drugstore Cowboy to My Own Private Idaho to Die For, which to me is actually my favorite film of his. And after Good Will Hunting, he told the studio this is what he wanted to do. And based on that success, they went ahead and let him do it. To their surprise, he wanted to do it, as he said, a shot-for-shot remake, which it really isn't. It's a near shot-for-shot remake. It's more of a line-for-line. He stuck closely to the script, almost religiously closely to the script. A few things here and there he updated. He said he wanted to update it for a modern audience, but also go through the experiment of kind of walking through, walking the path that Alfred Hitchcock did in making the movie. He engaged the original screenwriter, Joseph Stefano, to update the script. But Joe Stefano found that his hands were tied. He wasn't allowed to really deviate very much at all from his original text that he wrote in collaboration with Alfred Hitchcock in 1959. I had not seen the movie until I was asked if this would be of interest, if we would like to screen this fall as part of my one of my courses, and finally, finally have an excuse now to go ahead and actually watch it. When I met Joe Stefano in 1999 at the Alfred Hitchcock Centennial Conference that NYU put together, I was hesitant to not say anything about that I hadn't seen the film, because I knew it had come out the year before. When I met him, I found out just from him talking about it, because people were invariably going up to him and asking him about it, and he was reluctant to talk about it. He didn't want to talk about it other than to say that it was, that again, his hands were tied. He had a lot to say about these characters, and he felt very closely to them, and he felt he wanted to update them. If anyone doesn't know, he actually penned an original screenplay for one of the sequels to Psycho, Psycho 4, The Beginning. So he was able to go back in that to just see what were the origins of these particular characters, and go into the backstory of Norman and Mother and kind of what happened to make Norman. In the film tonight, we'll have some. I'm going to keep this short so we have some time to discuss afterward. The first thing, of course, is it's not in color, different actors. We do have the Bernard Herrmann score, so that's a plus. And in surround sound on top of it. With the colors, invariably you're going to have costume choices, and I think to me that's the most interesting part of this remake is if you look at some of the costume choices, you could start to see some foreshadowing. I'll kind of leave it at that, other than to just look at one of Marion's dresses, the buttons, and you'll start to see the connections that get made. And I'm curious to see if anyone picks up on the shirt that the used car salesman is wearing. But we'll have some time to discuss afterward. If you're not sticking around for the discussion after, just want to let you know, November 7th, we're screening Orson Welles' Touch of Evil. November 14th, Chimes at Midnight. And then in December, we've got a screening of Alfred. We're back to Hitchcock again, and we're doing The Lady Vanishes. So I hope to see you at any or all of those screenings. So enjoy the show.